Hello and welcome to a day in the life. I just got home from dropping the kids off at daycare and I did a quick workout while I was there. And now it's about 9:30 and I'm getting ready for the day. I thought I'd take you along with me. It's somewhat of a typical day. I feel like we never really have, or I never really have typical days at home, and it's been a while since I've shared my routine working from home with this flexible job and kind of how I get everything done. But back to how days just are never really typical. I was saying on Monday that I was so excited for us, or for me, to have a just normal day where I didn't have appointments for the kids or somebody coming to the house for repairs, or I didn't have to be the one to drop off or pick up the kids on Monday. And I was just excited to have to do my job and work and clean the house and all of that stuff. And when we were getting ready to leave the house, I never get ready in the mornings when the kids first wake up. All I do is really focus on getting them ready for school. And that morning, I luckily was wearing some more kind of sweatpants type pajamas, but we had gotten the kids' backpacks. Jim had loaded Henry up in the car, and I was getting Owen. We walked into the garage. I was getting him loaded up, and Jim went to get back inside to grab his cell phone and his work bag. And he tried to go back into the garage, and the door was locked. So he could not get back in the house. I was wearing my pajamas and slippers. I didn't have a jacket. It's winter, so it's like freezing out. Luckily, we have a heated garage. Again, luckily we had both children with us. If it was Owen in the house, he would have been able to unlock the door, but Henry, I would have broken a window or called 911, literally hands down. And we are not smart enough to have hidden a key for our house anywhere. So we didn't have one in the garage. We don't have a hidden key outside of our house. We don't have neighbors that have a key of ours. It was literally just Jim's mom, who lives about an hour away, and she has a key. So we were like, oh, well, we could contact her, except for neither of us had cell phones. The lucky thing was my parents just bought me, or contributed to, a new Apple Watch because mine broke. Henry broke it, and it was 9 years old. My old Apple Watch was 9 years old. So it was on his last leg anyway. But they had just gotten me a new Apple Watch and I wanted to try sleeping with it. So I had my Apple Watch on. I was able to call Jim's mom and get her to answer early in the morning. And she was so sweet and drove all the way to our house with a key and let us in. And while we waited, we drove the kids to school. But I was, again, literally in slippers and dropped them off in slippers. It looked like a horrible mess. But that is beside the point. Today, I'm hoping is a little bit more normal, and I'm gonna try and get a lot of stuff done. I do have somebody stopping by the house at 12:30. I need to get it picked up because we were gone last night. We had Jim's work holiday party, so the house looks like a disaster. We came home at 11:30 at night with the kids, and everyone came home. We threw everything in the kitchen, and I got to clean that up. I'm trying to get myself ready, and we also have to work today. I want to do a little bit of stuff for Sophisticated. I'm going to try and make pad thai for dinner. I'm still pumping. I need to go pump this morning, and just a whole bunch of stuff. So let's get going. Enjoy the day with me.
Where's the line between dreaming and feeling blue? It's 4 o'clock in the evening. I haven't left my room, but the truth is.
Then, of course, we have a dose of reality. This is what this side of the bedroom looks like. We just got some Hanukkah pajamas from my mom, which was so sweet of her. I think she sent it in every size possible. So I have to find the size that fits the kids right now, and they will have these pajamas for clearly years to come. We have, oh my gosh, this is a 3T. I think this is what Owen should wear right now. 3T, 12 to 18 months. That's probably for Henry. She has a 2T. It's never ending. And then we have all this stuff I need to quickly clean up.
I feel stuck here in the middle. Am I one of those crazy people? Should I stay here or should I let go?
I also took a little break to pump here because I am still breastfeeding. I'm on the tail end of things, but I'm still pumping about twice a day while the kids are at school. And then I nurse Henry in the mornings and in the evenings. So it's about 4 times a day, sometimes 3. But today I am going to pump twice. So I got the morning pump done and then was able to keep going. Something else that happened about a week ago was our dishwasher broke, and we were without a dishwasher until yesterday afternoon. And since we had that holiday party, they were able to fix it before I left, and I could run 1 load of dishes, and then I ran another load of dishes. So this is my second one because they were really building up with us not having a dishwasher. I was trying to wash everything by hand, but it was impossible to keep up with it. And I love to cook, but honestly, I was cooking, that was wet, cooking from home less just because I didn't want to make as many dishes. So it was really fun that it was expensive to get our dishwasher fixed, and there was the added cost of me not cooking from home as much. So that was just lovely, but I'm glad they were able to fix it. We didn't have to buy a whole new dishwasher or anything like that because honestly, it's like 2 years old. I mean, it should not be having these issues, but the motor died. So I'm going to empty these dishes. I have a few more in the sink from this morning, Owen's lunch box from yesterday that I wasn't able to get in the dishwasher. And then we need to finish cleaning up the rest of the kitchen because I have somebody coming here at 12:30, and I hate when people come over and the house is not, I don't want to say perfectly clean, but I want it to be as clean as possible before somebody comes over to the house. So let's get that done.
Can you tell me what I need? Can you tell me what you see in me?
I feel like this broken dishwasher really set me back, and getting these dishes done, the clean ones put away, the dirty ones all cleaned. I had some things that actually just needed to be hand washed regardless of whether I had a working dishwasher or not. So I needed to do those things as well. And one other thing that I had on my to-do list is to put all of the stuff back under the sink from getting everything repaired. First of all, us first trying to repair it ourselves, and then having the repair guy there. I left everything out from under the sink just in case he needed to access anything. I don't know why, but it's always so satisfying for me using up products, whether it's cleaning products, beauty products, anything. I typically do share my cleaning product empties, so stay tuned for a video coming soon. That's a quarterly review and kind of looking forward to 2025. And I'm just thinking of that because I used up that dish soap, which felt pretty good to finish up a dish soap and just get rid of another thing in my house. It's just kind of another satisfying way of decluttering.
Like a candle, I just burn away.
I've got things picked up enough that I am going to stop and do a little bit of work. And actually, I need to do a little bit of work. So the way that my job works right now is I take on as much work or as little work as I want at a time. But it's kind of project-based. So I take on a project, and that usually has like a set amount of work that comes with it. And I review contracts. So I basically need to respond to every email within 24 hours. So I have like an email that I need to respond to by 10:45. So I need to make sure that I do that. And I just try and work ahead. So I'm never like chasing the clock like this. But sometimes it just gets that way. And actually my load today looks like it's pretty light. I think it's part of the nature of the time of year, like around the holidays and stuff. The type of agreements that I'm doing are mostly merger and acquisition agreements, and it's just unlikely that people would be trying to sell a business at the very end of the year. A lot of people will launch projects at the beginning of the year or throughout the year. So it's just a little bit slower, which allows me to do other stuff. So I'm going to sit here and work for a bit and then keep cleaning up a little.
Really had this time. I don't wanna waste it on anybody. Take it with anybody but you. I don't wanna waste.
Someone explained to me why I hate doing my own laundry, but honestly don't mind doing the kids' laundry. The only thing that I hate about it is the stains, which I'll talk about in just a minute. But what I do like about it is their clothing is so cute, and I pop up my iPad and I'm using this as a time to watch a show. I'm a fan of multitasking when it makes sense, and I think when you're folding laundry, that is a great time to watch TV.
Okay, so I don't know what happened, but this shirt is just absolutely destroyed. If you've seen me like tossing stuff into a pile, that's all the things that still have stains on them. I don't know what is going on with this load of laundry, but it is terrible. I always have to like wash the kids' clothing. It seems like twice. I try and pre-treat it for stains, but especially stuff that gets sent to daycare, it's a constant battle. So washing kids' clothing takes literally forever. And then my favorite thing to do when sorting laundry is literally to sort it first and then I fold or hang or do whatever. Because it's just silly to like start digging around for socks. I just make a pile of all the socks and then I can deal with it at the end. But like everything has something on it. I don't know what the deal is with this load. And then I actually have my iPad with me. I use folding time as a good time to get in a little bit of one of my favorite shows or something and relax a little bit. So I'm going to finish folding, probably stain treat everything, and then put it through again and get back to work.
What was it they used to say? Seeking you will find. There is nothing in you that is fading. All you ever do is shine. You are brighter all the time. And I don't wanna waste it on anybody. Take it with anybody but you.
So I mentioned that somebody was stopping by the house. She came by the house at 12:30 and it is now actually 2 o'clock. So she was here for an hour and a half and I got all of my work done through like 3:15. So I now need to check back in. I'm going to work for a little bit. And then, I don't know, once it hits like 3 o'clock, I start to kind of get panicked about wrapping up the rest of the day because Jim picks up the kids. On like a typical day, he picks up the kids from daycare just because it's right across the street from where he works and brings them home, I don't know, 4:30 or so. He could be home anywhere from like 4:15 to 5:30 at the absolute latest. Usually more like 5 o'clock is the time that he's home. So I'm running against the clock. I want to get a few more things done, and I need to start to prep dinner. Okay, I got a quick break, and I am wrapping a few presents that just showed up at the door. I got this Melissa and Doug sticker wow from the Amazon Black Friday sale, and I'm gonna give it as a Hanukkah gift, but honestly, it's just something that I want Owen to have for when we travel to go see my parents. And if you've been watching my videos recently, I feel like I've had so many, I don't know, like wrapping videos or videos where I have been wrapping stuff. But again, both kids' birthdays are in December, and we also celebrate Hanukkah and Christmas. So I'm trying to just get like a little something for each thing and not overwhelm them with a bunch of toys. But I did last minute also order a couple of things for Owen because I got him, let's see, for the holidays, just like one really big thing. And then I also wrapped up like a toothbrush and things from his Love Every Play kit, which I think he'll be excited for, but nothing that would be like something that he would ask for. And we asked him the other day what he wanted to tell Santa that he wanted for Christmas, and he said cars, and cars are his absolute favorite thing. So I felt like I should get him a little Cars something. So I did grab from Target. They were buying like buy two get one free Cars toys, and they were also on sale. So I'm going to wrap these up for him as well, so he has a little something that he'll get super excited for, because his big gift, I think he'll end up really liking it, but when he first opens it up, it's going to take explaining, like he's not going to know what it is. And I want to say these were like, I don't know, most of the Cars toys were like $14, I want to say, with like my discount and on sale. And then when you did the buy two get one free, then it also like drops each price down, if you're thinking about it that way. But anyway, I gotta keep wrapping these and then keep going with the rest of the day.
I don't wanna waste it on anybody. Make it with anybody but you. I don't wanna waste it on anybody.
Okay, so it is 3:45. I am just getting started here on dinner. Looks like it should take like 30 minutes total, hopefully. I'm doubling the recipe, or sort of doubling the recipe. The pad thai calls for 16 ounces of noodles, and this box has 14. So I feel like I'll double the sauce and everything else, and there might just be a little bit less noodles. Let's see, what else? I am doing one of the recipes that has like the best reviews for pad thai. I'm winging it, never tried this recipe before. So we'll see how it goes. I have some shrimp and some tofu. I think I'm gonna do both. Jim definitely will not like the tofu, but I think I might fry up some of the tofu for the kids. I actually just got a notification from daycare, because they send notifications like all day long, that Owen for his snack just had tomatoes and tofu. So I don't know, it might be tofu overload, we'll see. So I'm just making the sauce. Let's see, 4 tablespoons of rice vinegar. It is hard to talk and measure, so I'm gonna keep measuring this stuff and getting dinner going.
In the morning, when you walk away, my heart drops to the floor. They said it would get easier, but I don't know who for.
I would recommend this pad thai recipe. I think it was good. I did reduce the amount of brown sugar at the outset, and I still think it was a little bit sweet. I didn't put too much sriracha in there just because I wanted it to still be kid friendly and didn't want to make it too spicy. So I personally would probably do more sriracha. I like more heat. I think I already increased the amount of egg, but one of my favorite parts of pad thai is the scrambled egg in it. I don't know if that's weird, but I would still add more egg. I just wished it had more, but it was a pretty good recipe overall.
Every word you said, and you
It is 8 o'clock. I just finished getting Henry down. Owen is still going to sleep with Jim right now. Jim's working on it. And I'm back in my office because there's a couple of things left that I needed to do. Not like work related, but I volunteered to be a classroom parent for Owen's class and for Henry's class at daycare. So I need to send out an email about like a parent night coming up and a few other things on my computer. But we had a nice dinner. The pad thai was pretty good. Honestly, not great though. I don't know if I would recommend the recipe. It wasn't bad. But we then made some mug cakes for dessert. We watched like a little movie tonight too, like a holiday movie, just to get in the spirit. We don't typically do that during the week. And that was it. Hopefully I shared enough of the day. I feel like a lot of the cleaning up I did not get video of and stuff, just because like the day keeps moving so fast, and there was a time suck with someone coming over to the house in the middle of the day, but I got a lot done and was able to do my job on top of it, which is what I love about it so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see more day in the life videos, like if you want me to focus on more with like my job, or more of how I'm fitting cleaning in, or meal prep or anything like that. Just let me know, and I'd love to do another day in the life. So until next time, I will see you all later.